We're starting to get some early answers on this year's big questions in the NBA season. And here to tell us what it all means are the experts. Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. I'm just your host, Ernie Johnson.
No one's an expert.
Huh?
No one's an expert.
Well, you guys try. We'll watch the Miami Heat in this one as they go up against the Dallas Mavericks. For the Mavericks, they come into tonight's game after a loss to Atlanta. They suffered an upset loss, perhaps a loss of focus, but you can be certain that won't be the case tonight. And with a few moments here, we've seen a lot of coaching turnover. When you played, Shaq, what did you like in a coach, and what set the good ones apart?
Well, my coach had to be a triple OC. He had to be over calm, over cool, over collective. Especially with all the media whirlwind in L.A., Phil Jackson is that guy. He kept things cool and collected in the locker room. He was a triple OC.
Triple OC, almost like a triple OG. But I'll tell you, great coaches have great relationships with their players. And those relationships go far beyond basketball. Most great coaches would talk to you 20% basketball, 80% life.
Triple OC, 80-20. Good stuff. Good stuff. Happy to be here with you two guys. It's very deep. Kevin Harlan, take it away.
Thanks, homie.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Dallas Mavericks come in for this one. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. To take a look at the Heat, these guys are hot, no doubt about it, continuing to put up win after win.
The way this team has been playing, Kevin, I would expect them to continue the win streak against this team because, quite honestly, they enjoy a lot.
Three-pointer, and he gets it to go.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the three, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
Williams attacking. It's hauled in by the Heat. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And really an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it came in an opponent's building.
1-2 from long range in the first quarter. And the basket by Wade.
Huge height advantage there, but because of the
Wrecking. It's hauled in by Adams.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Move the ball and stick it too much.
Up and in, off to, and here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Almost intimidating.
He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. The Heat leading by 4. Ahead, here's Wade. Finished off the break. Wade's got 6 points in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. And Adams with the slam.
And how about a little bit of from here in this quarter in terms of scoring?
Adams' shot is good.
And you can sense the momentum really starting.
Sotomayor, and it's the Heat on the break. That's good from Dang on the assist by Freak. And the Heat lead by 10.
And it's coming easy for them.
Outside Bosch. Drills it from outside. Bosch has got 4 on the court for Dallas here in the second. Nowitzki is out there with Powell. Then there's J.J. Barea. Then it's Matthews.
The setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Freak with the ball. A nice shot by Winslow.
And defensively, guys, they've been...
Adams dishes to Whiteside. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a
Tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt.
It's stolen by Adams. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And what a beautiful way to...
In every category.
Here's Williams after the Heat pick up 2.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's
The
definitely...
shot off. Unloads. And there's Dwayne Wade on the assist by Freak. Mavericks trail by 16. Williams kicks to Nowitzki. That one rolling around and rims out. Miami's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Adams' shot is good.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
Now here's Williams. He's got 7. Mayo into the lane. It's hauled in by scores around the league. Freak number 1.
And all you have to do is point to his name at the top of that list. Does that tell the story well enough or what? What a season.
Back to Adams. Feeds to Stoudemire. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
Boy, that shot was a thing.
Lesser percentage if you're getting more opportunities at the rim.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bulls delivered quite a performance. He finished with 42 points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league talking.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Drive by Adams, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Boy, he wanted everybody in the building to know who threw that one down.
Hanging on the rim is, I guess, as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, a double-double already in the books for you, and we're only at the half. Do you see them trying to throw different looks at you to slow you down?
Yeah, I expect that they might. But at the same time, we're going to have an answer for that because the rest of this team just as dangerous on the offense as me.
Thank you for your time. This one far from over, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Okay, fellas, nice job sticking to the plan in the first half. Now let's widen the gap and get these fans even more fired up. The main thing is that we had a very good half in terms of shot selection. We haven't forced anything. We've taken what the defense has given us, and it's led to a terrific shooting percentage. On the fast break is where we showed the most signs of life. When we pushed it, we were able to catch them on their heels a few times. Okay, one more thing. A smooth flow to the second half is just what we're looking for. Let's keep things moving, but not at some kind of breakneck pace. All right, guys, let's get out there and play a good second half.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
And what a tremendous game for Freak. 8 rebounds and 10 assists also. He's really opened up things for his passing by having so much success from the three-point line.
A double threat, really, in a big way today.
The defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And he gets the bucket.
And his stroke has...
Drive by Adams. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. And lets the three fly, and he hits it from deep. 3 points there from Adams. And the Heat lead by 10.
Real.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
Rebound by the Heat. Here's Wade. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Wade's got 14 points. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. The shot by Williams, no good. From the high post. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Adams has got 33.
From that in-between.
The baseline J. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Wade. Wade. Here's Adams. And the Heat, another three.
Wow, unconscious.
Adams in the corner. Shoots it. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic.
Making some changes. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Powell. Parsons comes in for him.
And you know what? He's just not on this game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally.
Drive by Adams.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
2.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know what we in? You know what we in?
And so Adams nails Myers. Another miss by Williams.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Up the floor. Unloads Williams. Here we go. On its way from Parsons for 2. It's hauled in by the Heat. Here's Parsons, and it's blocked by Adams.
Contest every rebound.
Adams' shot is good.
And that tells you a lot about why the score is.
Tries it from the top of the key. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Adams has got 50 points.
I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place. Strong work.
I think they felt they had the edge and that extra little bit of confidence.
Way to play, boy. Way
and
to
a
play.
chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, all night long you were able to control the glass. A visibly winded warrior here. How were you able to get so many shots that came off the iron?
You know, I try to be quick off my feet, basically. You know, as long as I bump my guy, throw my bounce a little bit, I can start to head over, grab boards. I know it's a big part of what our team needs, and I'm happy to provide it.
Kevin, an interesting response. Over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we send you now over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points.
I know Freak's going to have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely proud of the way he played tonight. And they should be proud of him because his play was genius. Just a textbook example of how to gain a mental edge and continue to exploit it.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels, Ernie. Too many levels to talk about. Man, in some game, he's in the background. He doesn't get the chance to be the star of the show, but not tonight. He's the star tonight. Put him on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.
Show.
So good to be with you again, everybody. The NBA season has now hit its stride. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith on 2K Sports. And coming up in just a bit, tip-off will be live from Charlotte as the Hornets go up against the Miami Heat. A lot of W's recently for this Miami team. This is a team absolutely firing on all cylinders, a 12-game winning streak, and they're playing free, no pressure, taking it all one game at a time. Guys, let's dig into some of the players who might be, less known to the viewers and talk about some of the more underrated players in the league. Who would be your picks? Underrated guys, Kenny.
I like Paul Millsap. I think he's underrated. I think his value to the team. There's a bunch of guys on that Atlanta team that's underrated. Teague and Millsap. Markieff Morris up in Phoenix, man. A lot of people, because the Suns aren't in the playoffs, they don't get the opportunity to see how good a player
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. And it's been home cooking for the Hornets in the midst of a homestand here in Charlotte. And it goes without saying, with Nicholas Batum back in good health, they are extremely excited to have him in the lineup. So here's Miami's starting group. Deng and Bosh, your small and power forwards. D-Wade out there with Adams, and it's Whiteside in at the 5 spot. Now Green, following the three-point attempt by Freak. Kid Gilchrist, no luck. Drive by Adams. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Freak taking 2 shots.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
They throw good, Adams. And so Adams nails both of them. And he makes good on the layup.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him,
so far. Here's Adams. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
There's a chance he could have how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Now here's Deng. Nicholas Batum unable to get his shot to go. Now here's Adams. Tight defense on him. There's the bucket. Good. Adams has got 9.
Man.
On 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And Adams with the slam.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this stuff.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
And another best scoring rampage last game. Bosh drives in. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. Field to begin the game. Here's Adams. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6. Launches a 3. Walker's shot is off. The Heat have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Whiteside sets the pick for Freak. Down low, Whiteside, an easy layup after coming off the pick. 18 points in the game. That pushes it to double digits. Adams has got 17 now.
Here in the first half. Kevin, back to you.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Count the bucket.
You couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
That makes shots.
Sometimes we talk about a defense getting into the heads of the opposing players, Greg, but that night, they got up in their own.
Start to capitalize on the turnover. Don't waste any time. Get the ball right up the court.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Ring shot on the way, and he hits the jump shot. Adams has got 24.
And how about
on the floor for Miami? The big men are Bosh and Whiteside. Wade and Dang are the 2 and 3, and it's Adams in at the point.
Didn't have any problem.
Here's Adams. Hits it from three-point range. Adams has got 5 points now this quarter.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And here's Walker outside. Miami grabs the miss. Bosch has got his 3rd rebound tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Just 3 to shoot. And Adams kicks to Bosch. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Walking with legends here, guys. Look at some outstanding seasons, decades apart, averaging a triple-double in each game over the course of an entire NBA season. Oscar Robertson's 1961-62 season was something to marvel at. And now, in our current era, a special player making his own mark on the NBA with the tremendous play he's been showing us all season long.
And that's still one of the most hallowed achievements in NBA history. I mean, we're talking about the Big O averaging a triple-double over the course of an entire season. I mean, to think we have another player with a shot to do that, it really speaks to the one-of-a-kind season he's having. This is the stuff of legends. Now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Here's Adams, and another basket. And a screen on Walker. Goes up off the pick, and the jam by Whiteside.
Kevin, I tell you what, when he gets to the rim like that, he's really hard
to the paint, up off the screen.
2 points. Hassan Whiteside.
And the other way now.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
The Heat shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
2 shots.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
They throw good, Adams.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Freak. He has 35 points, and he's added to his numbers by hitting 4 shots from the three-point line.
And really now you can tell the defense starting to have second thoughts in terms of how they're going to play him.
Whiteside sets the pick for Freak. Down low, Whiteside, and he floats in for the easy 2. And Adams kicks to Wade. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Heat lead by 21. Standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, guys, I'm here without...
All right, fellas, great job in the early going, but we've got to keep playing the same way. Keep this building out of it. With our defense, we have torn them up. I'm not sure they're going to come out for the second half. When we play deep with this much grit, it is no fun to take us on. Something we're doing well right now is spacing and shot selection, and we're shooting it pretty well. Getting open, getting looks, and making sure to make the pass when you don't see something. And just to talk about what we want for the pace of the game, I'd say nice and steady suits us just fine. It doesn't have to be a track meet. All right, guys, let's get out there and play a good second half.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. all of his looks were good looks.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Batuma's out there with Jefferson. Then there's Gerald Green. And there's Kemba Walker. And it's Kid Gilchrist in at the 3, the small forward. Outside Bosch. Now here's Adams. And it's Wade in the corner. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Wade kicks to Adams. Lets it go from deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got 3 assists. Let's highlight him. Freak number 1.
And you simply got to avoid sending him to the line. Absolutely no one has better form from the stripe than he does.
The Hornets really having a tough go right now. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. And it's Walker penetrating, and the wide open shot from Green. Gets a very good look and converts. Green's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Miami's gotten a positive outcome on, and it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating, no good.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Adams outside. Bosch, no one around him. Nailed from 3-point land. Bosch has got 10 points. Hornet.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
And I think Doris Burke has
running out. Kevin, over to you.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Adams' shot is good.
And they're really in a good position here,
And he's got 41. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Kevin, let's check out how Miami stacked up in the league stats over the last month. First in scoring, first in assists, and they're also number 1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses, and I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
And so Adams nails both of them. On Walker, drive by Adams, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greater than the takeoff.
Okay, guys, that was just
I'll buy that for now.
A good old-fashioned chin check right there.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Outside, Walker. Misses the 3. Miami's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. He kicks it to Whiteside. 14 feet away, and he connects with the jumper. Whiteside's got 10 points in the game.
I like the recognition of the miss.
Green. Winslow's checked in for Miami. Dragic comes in for Dwayne Wade. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Heat.
You know, I thought maybe they'd cool off a bit at halftime, but they've continued to bury the jump shots.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
Charlotte making a switch here. Lynn's checked in, and Miami also making a switch. Stoudemire's checked in. And so Adams nails both of them.
They got to keep fighting their way to the
Jefferson. Lynn's shot is off. He'd have gone 8 of 10. He dishes it to Bosch. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
52% from the floor. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Dragic.
The post, the defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
They haven't been as aggressive for.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Adams' shot is good.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offense.
And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. Oh!
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Adams in at point guard. He's out there with Barbosa. Haslam's out there with Dang, and it's Stokes in at the 4 slot.
And that hitting everything he's looked at. Keep feeding the fire.
In transition, here comes Miami. Freak with the ball.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Four on the shot clock. Dishes to Stokes. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
And the jump shot has been
another shot. And the shot is good. Adams has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, if you're going to get...
Nick Roberts is checked in. Adams' shot is good.
He's absolutely killing it from outside.
Adams, the pass to Nick Roberts. Fires it up. Adams outside. Here's Hairston. Rebound by the Heat.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Allen's position, you could see the frustration on his face. Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's what we and they always love seeing him at the end.
And it's blocked by Adams.
To breakfast or two, but that's another story. Anyhow, you can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about.
Here's Stokes, and it's good. With time running down on the shot clock.
And the fans already heading for the exits, clearly
dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Plenty of assists for you in this win tonight. Did you see something in their defense that you were able to...
I don't know if I saw anything, but my teammates certainly did. They all did a fantastic job of finding their open spots on the floor. All I had to do was get the ball to them. They made my life easier.
Congratulations. Terrific job. Humble Kevin, even with a stellar effort.
Doris, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back to the studio with Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was lights out shooting at its best from him in this game. 60-plus points is rarefied territory that few players ever see in the NBA. But we saw it here tonight. Truly jaw-dropping.
He put everything he had to his rebound, and it made a huge difference. This was a taste of what he's capable when he gets his mind that he's going to dominate.
He was literally unstoppable tonight, Ernie. Those defenders that were trying to guard him are going to have nightmares tonight. He put on a clinic on how to break down the defense. With that kind of performance, it's going to be hard to repeat it.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.